Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my very good friend Anietie.
Hi, my name is Anietie. I'm friends with Joanne. We've been friends since uni, and I also own a YouTube channel. I make vlogs. I also document how to navigate your twenties because I am navigating my twenties and I'm trying to thrive as I'm navigating my twenties as well. And I also make productivity content.
Okay.
Nice to be here.
So you have heard from my friend. Make sure you check out her channel.
Anietie Deborah.
Okay, Anietie Deborah. That's the name of
Yes.
her YouTube channel. We'll also the videos are going to be linked to both accounts. So definitely you see her name at the bottom of the video. So you know how we're talking about this pick me thing, this like how girls like of our when I say of our age, let's say girls in different age groups, everything they do is centered around men, or they plan their careers around men. They plan, okay, they don't want to buy a house because
Because of
they
the man that doesn't exist.
exactly a man that they have not even met,
It
or
doesn't exist because you don't even have a man.
a man,
And
even if you
I,
do.
I believe that the goal is to have someone that aligns with your values.
Exactly.
So why would a man that knows that you have the money and the capability to get a house want you to not buy a house because you are waiting for him
Be serious with his
towards
life.
to buy the house for you when you can just buy the house? Not saying that you are not going to find a man that can buy you a house, but if you can already buy yourself a house and it is something that you want to do, why are you waiting until the man that you don't have yet? Let's even start with that. You don't have him yet. You're waiting until he gives you the go ahead to buy the house. Or you are not sure that maybe when he comes, you guys he will want to live there. Then you rent the house out. If
Exactly.
that's what both of you would
Exactly.
agree to do at the end of the day.
Okay, so that's just like a surface scratching we are doing. But the problem I have is not just even that thing, because I've grown up, I've heard women, they don't even pressure men the way they pressure women. That's how somebody, I'm not going to mention him, somebody that I know very well. This person said to me that, after university, the next thing is marriage now. Abi, is that not it? And this person is educated. It's not like I say the person is no, the person has a professional like career, something that you need a degree. The
Mm.
so like it's so like I was so stunned when this person said this thing, because I was like, you that you are talking, did you not have a career before you got married? So why are you going around pressuring people? You got married around 28, 29, 30. Why are you pressurizing younger girls that are not up to the age you got married to force them to marry? Like, you don't even think about, that they should settle down in their careers before they find a partner. This same person, should I tell you what this person did? I was like, this same person, she was like, oh, for example, if somebody should go abroad now, a woman should not go abroad if she has a man, so that it will not discourage
What?
the man from marrying her. That, don't you know, it's hard. Maybe for
It's
you,
hard to do it, to find a
a
good
man,
man.
maybe for you it's hard, but that doesn't mean it is hard for us or for other people. When you're a child of God, you are not disadvantaged. That's what people don't know. Maybe in your mentality you are disadvantaged, but you're not supposed to be thinking from a disadvantaged
Point.
point of view. Do you understand? So, like, when people do things like this, it always makes me enraged to the fact that, if you notice, you see, I'm always talking about it on my status, because I know I have people that are like 40, 45, 50, because those are the people that need to see this. It's not even our age mates, because they are the ones putting those crazy
Thoughts.
mentalities into the younger generation unconsciously, because nobody consciously will take in such mentality and know that this thing is good. There are some mentalities I learned while growing up. I had to unlearn, because I was like, no, this is wrong. When I got into university, I thank God that I had the opportunity to leave home and go to school. Like, I wasn't going from home back to school, like coming and going, because I was able to mix with people, and I learned a lot of things. I remember there was a time I said something. My roommate now said, like, 100 she now said that, are you sure you're a feminist? I said yes. She now said that if you're a feminist, you can't say that statement, because what do you mean by everything you're always like talking about is relating to a man, 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 man? How about you? How about focusing on your career? How about focusing on your talents? She was just talking, and I was just so stunned. It just, something in my head just corrected. I was like, I have to sit up, because we cannot continue doing these things and think is the way of life. I was talking to somebody on a voice call today, and I was telling her something. I said that the mentality we have in Nigeria, I've checked other countries. If even from our movies, you can see these century men.
Non-centeredness.
It's always there. But if you check other countries, it's not really like that. Especially like um in the European countries and America, you can hardly see that mentality. In Africa is there, but it's not as much as it is in Nigeria. And we really need to stop having that mentality, because as a woman, you are created to fulfill destiny. Your goal is not just to be somebody's wife. You are more than being somebody's wife and being a mother.
Definitely.
It's just like saying a man's role is just providing. So he's not going to do anything useful with his destiny, just bringing money home. It doesn't make sense now. His own is just to drop money, so that's his function. It's just such a silly mentality.
I think when you say, oh, many people are the ones educating younger women or younger people in general, I think it majorly has to do with culture. So, majorly, we've grown up in a culture and a society that has summed up the totality of a woman or being a woman, the grand fulfillment of being a woman to be in your husband's house or to be partnered with somebody. Some people believe that their life eventually starts when they have a
A
partner
partner.
or when they are married. So I think it also has to deal with a personal thing. You have to understand and realize that in and of yourself you are complete.
Exactly.
In and of yourself you are worth experiencing the things you want to experience. So you're not going to put your life on hold because you can't wait to experience these things with your
Exactly.
partner. So if you like traveling, you're not going to say, oh, I'm going to wait till my husband comes, we're going to travel.
Exactly.
Start traveling
Start
now.
traveling. Save the
Start
money.
traveling now.
Travel.
Then another thing is, just because they are older doesn't mean that they know better. Person that is telling you, oh, after you're done with university, you're going to get married. That's what they were educated on. They don't know better than that. They're telling you what they think is best for you.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you're going to have to decide what is best for you. If what is best for you by yourself is, I want to get married, I want to make sure that that is your decision
And not
and
anybody
not
placing
an
planting that in.
influence decision.
Exactly.
If you want to get your career up, ensure that that is your decision and not an influence decision. So at the end of the day, like I just want you to realize that you're a person of yourself. Just because society and culture has deemed it so doesn't mean that it's necessarily true. So it
Exactly.
can be that in your house, so many women are telling you, oh, we got married at this age, and there's this quote and unquote early year to marry and late year to marry. It's also culture determined and societal determined, society determined. Right? So you have to make sure that anything you are doing or anything you are deciding to do is because you want to do it, not because somebody is telling you or feeding you these narratives, basically.
Exactly. So, like, that thing that you said when you were talking about, oh, like they'll go to university, that part where you're talking about they'll go to, oh, people that something about because they are older doesn't mean they are right. Something just
Mm,
occurred to me. There's this thing that I notice also with girls our age. Most of them like going for men that are extremely older in age.
please.
And it's I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's neutral, and it has to do with the person's understanding and mentality. Being older, like you said, doesn't mean they are right or they are correct or they are wise
Yeah, well,
enough.
no.
You have to check the person's values. If the person is someone you can communicate with easily, can listen to your point of view, can take correction, because it's not just a man that corrects a woman. A woman will also correct her partner that, oh,
I
babe,
don't
you
like
shouldn't,
this. Yes.
exactly, you shouldn't have done this. If the person is not easy to talk to, you have no business with dating the person. And sometimes personally, or maybe it's a personal bias, I feel like sometimes it has to do with parental like issues, like maybe daddy issues, and maybe money. That's why some girls go for guys that are extremely older. They know that this guy is not good, but to them, having somebody way older makes them feel there's this form of security in their
The
mind that they
mind.
have. It's just like how some girls, they like men that are very tall. It just makes them feel, I don't know the word. Is it secured?
Not
Like
safe.
they feel so, like they want someone that they feel
That
like
makes them feel small.
small, like a child, like, oh, someone to baby them. I mean, I'm just saying from my point of view, it might not be that for you, but from some people, It's actually like that. And trust me, it's not a bad thing to be attracted to someone like 10 years, 15 years older than you. But like what one pastor said, but what like one pastor said, she said that if you remove money from the equation, would you actually want to be with the person? I feel like that's the question you should be asking yourself. If the person has so much money, you would want to be with the person. So imagine the person without money. The person doesn't have that car. The person can't buy you iPhone 16. The person can't provide. Would you still want the person? Then this issue about decentering men, like you were talking about.
Centering men. We as women have to learn how to remove men from the equation when you are making life altering decisions. You don't have a man yet. Then you're telling me that the reason you don't want to buy a car is because you don't know if your husband or your boyfriend will like it.
Do you like
Are you
see how pathetic that thing
can you hear
sounds?
how you sound? First, let's bring men into the equation first and foremost. Why would you be with somebody that thinks it's offensive to him that you own a car or you own some, let's even remove car, like you own something worth owning because he's not the one that got it for you or because he himself doesn't have it yet? Number one. Number two, you're an individual all by yourself, first and foremost. Why are you planning for somebody that is not here yet? Why is your decisions based and geared to a life that you don't have yet? Yes, you're going to have the life. If to marry is something that you hope for and you want for, that's really nice. Because I get want to get married. I enjoy the idea of being married and partnering with somebody. But I'm not married yet.
You live your life for a single person first before you start like before when you get married, you start living your life as a married person. That's what people don't understand. Because if you start thinking marriage, you will not do some like profitable things for yourself. Not that you shouldn't have marriage in view. Like definitely you should think like, oh, for example, this sleeping around thing, like if I should become a baby mama for somebody and I find someone that's going to marry me that is not the baby daddy, this thing I've done now, it's going to one way or the other. It's definitely going to, especially if both parties don't know how to manage the situation, it's going to cause problem in the marriage. Do you understand? That's a separate thing. But you start thinking for yourself as a single person in ways like learning to enjoy life.
Yourself.
Exactly. Because it's very common amongst women because we're always thinking husband. You don't think about doing so many things for yourself, like traveling the world. Some people have money. They say that, oh, I don't want to start traveling now. What if God brings the husband, the money, the this, to buy wedding gown, blah blah blah. But you don't have husband yet. Now you don't have man yet. Enjoy yourself. What if that place you travel to, that's where you're supposed to meet the person? They think that one.
Mine is why, like, I don't understand why you put your life on hold
Exactly, because of a
for someone that
man.
is not here yet and for something that is still going to come. If tomorrow is going to happen,
It's going to happen in God's
you will now
timing.
realize that when you're married that you never enjoyed your life while you were single because you
Exactly.
were always anticipating to get married.
Married.
Just like, let's take uni for example. If you were all about, oh, your grades,
Mm-hmm.
after uni you realize that you were so all about your grades that you did not even take time to build a community in school. You didn't take
Exactly.
time to have fun in school. And
Exactly.
then all your years in uni, you can't even
You
say
say,
what
oh, I
happened.
have this particular friend, or
Yes,
this happened. Me and my friend, we did this as side
or I
quest.
got this, like I got this, or I did this, I
Exactly.
went, like, just
Exactly.
live your
Exactly.
life in the moment. Don't
Exactly.
think too far.
So far.
And learn to live your life for first for God and then for
Also
yourself.
for yourself before you start thinking about
Any
man,
other thing.
anything. Those things are secondary, if not tertiary.
And don't think about any other thing, but
Except
live your
live
life for
life
God
for
and for
yourself.
yourself.
And people don't realize that people find it attractive when you, as an individual, you can stand by yourself and you live like there's something attractive about seeing somebody focused on their life. Not that they are self-absorbed, but they are focused on their life, and it just shows you that this person is stable. Like, imagine me being a female, I see a man being so focused on himself, his career, he has fun, goes out. Like, I'll be like, this is somebody like you are looking forward to Like if this person asks you, this is someone you'll be looking forward to spend the rest of your life with, because this person has shown you that he's stable, and because he has these particular things and he can do this thing, you will know that you are going to enjoy your relationship, because this person has learned to stand on his own and learned to enjoy life without waiting for somebody else to come and join him before he can do that. Like, it's attractive actually. I don't know about people, but I find it attractive. So okay. God. Okay, so that will be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this and you learned one or two things from this video. Until next time,
Bye.
bye.